Today we'll start the chapter Climate, Soil, Natural Vegetation and Animals of Karnataka. Karnataka is geographically located at a place which has borders, ocean itself, Arabian Sea, and along with that it also has a different landforms such as Western Ghats. So this different landforms enable Karnataka to be known as a tropical monsoon climate. Okay, so Karnataka has a tropical monsoon climate. The main characteristics of this climate is that it has hot and moist summer and cool and dry winter. Okay, and there is a diversity in the climate of Karnataka. The main reason for the diversity of climate of Karnataka is that its physical location, physical feature, presence of oceans, that is Arabian Sea. So these physical features, coastal plains, the Western Ghats influences the climate of Karnataka in a large extent. So on the basis of that, the seasons of Karnataka are been classified into 4 divisions. That is summer season, rainy season, retreating monsoon season and winter season. The summer season occurs between March and May, rainy season that is from June to September, retreating monsoon that is October and November, winter season occurs between December and February. Now let us know about the summer season. Summer season in Karnataka is very hot and moist. Temperature tends to increase, that is after the month of March it increases very high during the month of April and May. Okay, and Raichur records the very high temperature and it records 45.6 degrees Celsius and it is the hottest place in Karnataka. Okay, the southern Maidan of Karnataka experiences high temperature and temperature of these area is during this month is very high, and the humidity, that is water content in the atmosphere, is very less in the northern Maidan when it's compared to the southern Maidan, that is in southern districts of Karnataka. In summer, due to evaporation of water and the water bodies and because of the heavy temperature, it so happens that it brings convectional rainfall. Convectional rainfall is because of the frequent evaporation of water, and the water that evaporates condenses and comes down in the form of the rain. And during this period, sudden rain with lightning and thunder, hailstone occurs. Okay, and since these showers bring, that means enable the flowering of the coffee plant, they are called as a cherry blossom. And around 7% of the annual rainfall of the state occurs during this period. This season is to be considered as the season of southwest monsoon wind, and this is a prominent season because 80% of the rain occurs in the month of June to September. This rainy season, as I told, it is considered to be as a prominent one because we get monsoon rain. It occurs because of the southwest monsoon wind that come from the Arabian Sea to the Karnataka region. These southwest monsoon wind, they occupy the Western Ghats, that means they come near the Western Ghats which are the border of Karnataka, and they try to block the path of the southwestern monsoon wind and southwestern monsoon clouds. So because of this, the entire rain is concentrated into the Karnataka region, that is near the foothills of the Western Ghats, and this region receives a heavy rainfall and the eastern side receives the less rainfall. Agumbe, that receives a high amount of rainfall and it is also called as a Chirapunji of South India. Another important region which receives heavy rainfall is that Bhagamandala and Hulikal region. Okay, and the total contribution of rainfall of during this rainy season for the overall rain for the total annual is 80%. That is 80% of the rain occurs in this month of June to September monsoon. This is a season that occurs between September or October and goes on till November, and it is considered it occurs in such a way that it is caused by the northeast monsoon season. Okay, and this northeastern wind which blow from the Bay of Bengal come in mainly because there was a decreasing in the temperature and increasing pressure. So the cooling down of Karnataka region, decreasing temperature, increasing pressure, and lot of different clouds moving in the northeast region, these things bring the rainfall. And these northeastern wind usually carry the wind from the land, and the wind which blow from the Bay of Bengal brings a little rain to the district of southern Maidan, that means southern Karnataka. Besides, due to the cyclones that is coming from the Bay of Bengal during the November and December, rainfall occurs. Okay, and the state receives around 12% of the rainfall during this retreating monsoon. Now let us know about the winter season. This winter season occurs between December to February. Okay, temperature, humidity, rainfall in this particular season reduces very much, and because of this temperature drops, and the average temperature recorded during this period will be 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. And January is the month which records the lowest temperature, and minimum temperature is recorded in Belagavi, that is 6.7 degrees Celsius. And so this is a very serious season which has a very low amount of rainfall as well as a low temperature, and the total rainfall during this period is only 1%, which is minimal in the entire season. So other north Maidan, that is north region, that is northern districts which records the lowest temperature is Vijayapura, Kalburgi and Bid. Now let us know about the soil of Karnataka. What is soil? The top thin layer of the earth's surface is called as a soil. And in this lesson we are going to learn about the different types of soil that exist in Karnataka. As you all know that the soil is essential for agriculture, and Karnataka has a lot of different agricultural resources. Along with that, it has different landforms, that is the Western Ghats, coastal plains and various types of soil. So now in this class we are going to study about the different types of soil. And the different types of soil that exist in Karnataka are red soil, black soil, laterite soil and the coastal alluvial soil. Okay. So now let us know about the red soil. So this red soil is a soil that is formed by the weathering of granite and gneiss rocks. Okay. Because of this weathering of these rocks, different types of fragment, that is small element like soil is formed. Okay, and these rocks are also rich in the iron oxide, and therefore it is called as a red in color. Okay, and it is also has a deposit of iron, lime and salt which are dissolved in the soil itself. And also the main fact of this soil is that it is light and thin and it is not very fertile. Main disadvantages of this red soil is that as the moisture retention rate is very less, hence we need to frequently supply water again and again in order to make sure that crops grow on it properly. Since moisture retention is very less, again variety of crops cannot be grown in this soil. And red soil is widely found in the districts of Karnataka, and it is most common soil, and mostly it is concentrated in the southern part of Karnataka. Okay, and when you talk about the crops that are grown here, jowar, pulses, and tobacco are grown here, and these crops are rain-fed crops. Okay, and in the region where they have irrigation facilities, they can grow this paddy, sugar cane, and vegetables, and banana, coconut, arecanut, and all these things in this red soil. Okay, and the districts that we find this kind of soil in Karnataka are Kolar, Bangalore, Ramanagara, Chikbalapur, Mandya, and Mysore. Now let us know about the black soil. Black soil is formed because of the weathering of basalt rock. The basalt rock breaks down because of the various physical and the chemical process. Okay, and this rock is rich in aluminium, magnesium, and oxide. Hence, because of these it is black in color. And black soil is also known as a black cotton soil because the black soil is very suitable for the growth of the cotton crop. The other major features of this black soil is that since it has the moisture retention capacity, okay, it has the moisture retention capacity. Water can be stored for many days. Along with that, it has a very rich nutrients also. So because of these two features, that is moisture retention capacity and the nutrients, variety of crops can be grown in this region. Okay, and the crops that are grown in this soil are cotton, maize, sugar cane, paddy, and etc. Okay, and this type of soil is extensively distributed in the northern part of Karnataka, such as in the district of Dharwad, Gadag, Ballari, Koppal, Yadgiri. Okay, along with that, since this soil has got the water retention capacity, is usually very good for agriculture, and it plays a very important role in the growth of the agriculture. Now let us know about the laterite soil. This laterite soil is that soil found in the areas which have heavy rainfall and a high temperature. And this laterite soil consists of smaller elements like lime and silicate and iron and aluminium. And the fact about this soil is that it is having two different composition. One which has a water soluble like a lime and silicate, which dissolves in the soil and remains in the lower layer of the soil. Whereas another non-soluble materials like lime and aluminium, iron and aluminium, they settle down in the top layer of the soil. Okay, and this particular soil becomes soft during the rainy season because of the moisture, and it hardens in the summer because it doesn't retain any moisture and becomes hard in nature. And this laterite soil is used for the construction purposes. And the crops that are grown in this type of soil are coffee, cashew, tea, cardamom, pepper crops. Okay, these are the crops that are grown in this laterite soil, and this type of soil is found in the districts like Udupi, Dakshina Kannada, Kodagu, and Chikmagalur. Know about the coastal alluvial soil, and this is formed along the coast due to the deposition of alluvium and the sediments caused, that means brought by the rivers and the water waves. Okay, as this sediments is settled down in the coastal plain, coastal districts such as Udupi, Dakshina Kannada, Uttara Kannada have this type of soil. Okay, and this soil consists of sand and clay, and as it contains even the alluvial soil, it is very rich in organic nutrients. So cash crops such as paddy, arecanut, banana, are grown well in this type of soil. So this is about the coastal alluvial soil.